Ooh, can you guys not see my screen? Um, wow, okay. I'm just gonna do a quick recap because today I didn't trade live and I didn't trade London, New York session. I traded London sessions instead, or London Open for pretty much Forex, but you could say it's also normal London Open. I was just there pre-market. I took the trade as soon as market opened. Okay, so today for New York sessions, I didn't trade, but if I did, I would most probably have lost, cause price is like there's this 4-hour BPR here, this 4-hour fair value gap that is not respecting. Obviously, I want price to sweep this high as well, but because it's in a BPR and it has already swept this high here, I would probably want to take it. I didn't really see on ES, but I would probably still take the trade because of this sweep. Then they created this 3-minute inverse fair value gap, respected it with this. It barely wicked it, but here I'm not so sure if I would have entry because I wouldn't really have a place to entry. But if I did, then it would be like this. This would be my full TP. Then this would be my break even and partials. So it'd be very very tiny. I would be broken even here. If not, if partials, that would be good. But if no partials, then there would be no partials. So it would just be a break even trade. But I mean, if you know me, I might probably do this, and starting to learn from my mistakes, I would rather want a good respect, like like an actual wick in and a long wick push out like this, something like this, where it actually shows some power, some bearish power, and my stops would be at this high here. Well, because I wouldn't want it to be any higher, because I think if it's the moment if it hits this, it will hit this. Though that this is quite the liquidity that it would want to sweep. So it really depends on the situation if I catch it or not. It will either be here or here. Either one. But I think that even so, I would most probably lose the trade because my trade would be a 1-to-1 here. If I break even, then it would probably be right here, and my partials would be here as well. And this would be a 1 to 0.5, which is very less. So I might have just let it run all the way to my TP. I would probably break even and let it run to my TP, so I wouldn't take partials at all. And as per usual, it sweep this, I break even, then it stops me out, then it goes up. Then after that, it showed me this long wick. I probably re-entry here again. That's just how I trade. So today would have been a terrible, terrible, terrible day. Maybe this analyzing of the loss that I could have taken makes me want to be more skeptical of the retraces that I would take. Though this is around 10 p.m. and 10:30 already. So 10:30 open market just pumped up. This is literally the repeat of last Friday, where it shows very bearish signals, yet it just pumps up for no reason at all. I mean, I can look at a daily, maybe we respected of a daily fair value gap or something, but no, we actually inverse the daily fair value gap. Yeah, I really don't have a clue, honestly, why it's pumping so much. I mean, the overall trend is bullish, of course, but like I'm following the 4-hour time frame fair value gap the most, and there was these fair value gaps. This fair value gap especially felt like it should be respected, but it's not. I don't know why, and the market looks so weird. Like I don't know why is that like chart. Why is there candles like all the way up here, and then there's a gap here. Then what the heck is this? Where did it go? Like what the heck is this candle open? Oh, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't catch these things. I wouldn't see it. I definitely wouldn't realize because this would be after I entered the trade. So thank goodness I didn't trade today. Was there news today in the first place? Maybe news made it move that way. There wasn't. There wasn't any news. So I don't understand why that happened. Um, yeah, but today would have been a terrible loss day. If I had traded, I probably wouldn't be getting my payout today. Most probably not. Unless I really wanted to play it really safe, then I would have just entered probably this one. Break break even and end partials. Re-entry here. And then after that look for TP over here. This time I might not be able to break even. I would probably break even here this time. I'll break even here and take partials and full TP here. Or my full TP will be here. But most likely my full TP here, then I take partials here. Then I will be break even again. And the other trade I hit, yeah, this retracement is either this. And this one would have been a good one. So my TP probably, because there was a fair value gap here, I would just aim somewhere here. Yeah. This trade, if I had entered off this tiny wick in, which probably I would prefer better respect, then yeah, I would have won the trade. Full TP. I wouldn't aim here because there's a fair value gap here. I would just aim at these lows. That kind of, that this low, this here couldn't sweep this low. So then I would expect both of them to get swept together at once. So that's why I aim for this low here. So yeah, as expected it did lah. Yeah, pretty much. That was the trade idea because of this sweep, inverse, retrace, and yeah, entry. I look at the 3-minute inverse though. If it was a 1-minute inverse, then the 1 minute I would have entered here or here. But our highest time frame investment, so my entry would be here. It's a very short TB, very short one, really short. So it would be 0.1 to 7.1 because I would enter at the bottom of this, which is not the best, definitely not the best. So it would probably be a break-even day or extremely loss day. It really depends. Seeing this kind of trades, I think I should start off playing this week safer from today onwards. After seeing price action move this way, I should break even faster because of how the market's not going my way. And how at 10:30 I gotta be aware about 10:30 open also of how market just tends to just reverse my direction and not open. It will just open in some sort of other direction. So yeah, it would be a terrible day if I traded New York. Really thank God for this. I have no one else to thank but God for everything. Because I did get a pay. I did manage to get my last 150 winning day today and then request my payout, which I just did. I don't know if it will work out, if I will even get the money because I really didn't know how to fill out the form. I did fill out the form anyways and I try. Hopefully they accept it. And for the payment method, I chose like Wise, and I think I put the wrong email. Like I don't know if it's, I mean it is my email uh that I used to create my Wise account, but I'm not so sure if I'm supposed to give the email or my ad because I literally just made it on the spot like 5 minutes ago before I started the stream. So yeah. Anyways, let's go through the trade that I took on London session. Maybe because of how New York is acting up, I might start trading London session for this month. But at the same time, I might not because it's literally school timing, and I mean, it really depends, I guess. Anyways, London session played out quite well because when market opened, price was in 4-hour fair value gap when market opened. So obviously, because of how it is in the 0.5 range of this fair value gap, and it was close to breaking out. So obviously I was like quite skeptical if this trade would even play out, but price didn't manage to retrace into the ERL. I mean, technically you could say this did, but this didn't went from IRL to ERL. So then my ERL was my TP, because there was a fair value gap there too. But no worries, because I had other take profits. My first take profits was because I shorted because I saw all these low resistance liquidities. Then I saw that there were equal lows, so then I was like, okay, maybe this short would actually play out because it's a 4-hour time frame after all. But it didn't work out for New York once again. And yeah, I saw that price actually inverse the 1 minute, which was the highest time frame fair value gap that I was looking for. In this area, there was one below, but in this area, there was the highest time frame. And price respected it quite well because it couldn't break through it. It showed a 1 minute CISD and then a 5 minute SMT. This is a 5 minute SMT, by the way. So on ES, this high got swept, and on NQ, it was already showing bearish structure. So obviously, I was even more confident because that also created, because not only did I say CISD, inverse fair value gap, it is also technically a 1 minute BPR because it's a slight gap here, but fine, it's not that big of a confluence. But obviously, yeah, as per usual, I was still skeptical. But after seeing SMT, I stayed in more and seeing how price kept rejecting this area, creating a rejection area, or what people could say a rejection block. But this is like this is my own thing. I'm not so sure if it's actually a thing, but because of all these wicks, I just consider this a rejection block. Normally, if price would break up first or break down first, it would usually could be a manipulation, sweep, whatever. But rejection block means rejection block. It just rejects from this area. So obviously, I wouldn't want this to go further up. So my stops was up here. And then once price inverse this 2 minute fair value gap, I would be very confident in the trade, which obviously that could have been the entry that I should have taken to be more safe. But if I had, then I wouldn't have gotten an entry. And it was quite a distance away too. The 2 minute or 3 minute. The 2 minute. Okay, so price inverse the 1 minute fair value gap. Retrace into the 1 minute fair value gap. I entered a short after the nice little respect. It was either this one or this one. But I entered somewhere. I think this was the one that I entered on. I'm not so sure. But somewhere here. Then because it showed a SMT, 5 minute SMT, 1 minute CISD, 1 minute inverse fair value gap, rejection block, rejection area, I stayed convicted to the trade instead of breaking even earlier. If I didn't see this rejection area, I probably would have broken it. Well, depends. Then there was this 2 minute fair value gap that I really wanted to inverse because this was a really dangerous trade. This fair value gap was so close to my stop loss, it could literally bounce off this and then go up. But I stayed convicted to my trade idea, and I took partials at this. I broke even here, and I took partials here because I don't know what could happen. Though there were LRLs and equal lows, taking partials just in case it inverses this, and it actually was planning to go up anyways. Though it was a 4-hour bearish fair value gap. Then there was this equal lows here, so that's why I was also thinking that price would at least okay, my main TP right was actually here. That was my original TP, but I dragged it all the way down here just because. But I did get stopped out here anyways because I was trailing my stop loss. I just need 150. I want to cover up how much I paid for the funded account before trying to like earn any more or less. So over here I was planning this to get swept, at least this to get swept before going up. So that's why this 2 minute fair value gap didn't really matter too much to me. But when it got respected, I was getting a heart attack. But good thing it didn't break me out, and good thing it didn't stop me out. Like, I don't know, maybe I should have taken that, but I don't think it was a bad trade. I think it really was because of the draw on liquidity that I had here, boosting my confidence, and the low resistance liquidities plus the 4-hour fair value gap SMT. I just saw everything in place, so I just did, and price eventually did go to my main TP. I was kind of greedy and wanted this, but I already knew it wasn't gonna happen. But I was like, I'm just gonna put it there for sure. But in the end, I didn't exit there. To be honest, I exited here because I'm a pussy. I didn't exit here with my TP, but I was trailing my SL. Put my SL right here, and you see this candle, it wicked my SL and then it went all the way down. So that kind of pissed me off because I could have gotten a little bit more payout if my payout do actually come to me. Then yeah. So this was a really good trade for me. It really played out my plan. Don't know if I should switch to London or not. But yeah, it worked out real well. Really, really well. The price was chomping so badly. So I really didn't know. And especially, another reason why I was scared is because this high wasn't taken yet. So I was thinking that price could probably have respected this fair gap, sweep this high, and then go back down. That's what could have happened. But because I didn't really see good, juicy highs that it really wants, I feel like this equal lows was more important, and the SMT as well. So yeah, I just stayed convicted to this trade idea, and yeah, paid out. And I got exactly 150 when I was stopped out at break, at my trailing stop loss, and I was able to get my payout, and I'm happy. But I'm just worried for my future because I don't know if I can actually get consistent wins and consistent payouts, because I really didn't backtest any of this strategy. So if God wills it, may He allow, I'll do my best to study more. Okay, so that's the trade idea for today. It's a great day because thank God for everything in my life and everything, because I won this trade, got in a payout, didn't lose today, because I was definitely rushing for the payout time because I really didn't want to miss. I really wanted to get paid out ASAP. So I was gonna force like trades here for sure and lost terribly. Thank God. Literally thank God. No one else I can thank but God. Okay, I pray that you guys all be blessed and loved. In Jesus' name. Thank you for watching.